Hello everybody! Oh boy, we're playing King of the Castle today, chat! In case you're unaware, King of the Castle, you guys are playing too! Well, if you would like, you know, it's an opt-in experience, but this is a thing in which it's me versus you, chat. I'm the King of Castle and you all are trying to fucking overthrow me, is the basic gist of it. At least to my knowledge. I saw one full playthrough of this like a few years ago, and I've tuned into some people playing this, but I've never been able to stick around for the whole thing. But I love this game. It always looks so fun, and now I get to play it as the guy in charge. I'm the cool King of Castle, being strong and cool. Oh boy. I believe if you're on mobile, you won't see the extension, but if you are on desktop, you should see a little menu thing, where it's like, this is the King of the Castle menu. It'll be like on the screen, on the video itself. You guys can see what's happening there. Nothing will be there yet, because I haven't started the game, but you know. That should be a little thing. It'll be like over there, I think. In the top left. If I recall correctly. There might be a lot of things where you can like drag it around, I don't know. Some Twitch extensions are like that. Who knows? Not me. I'm just the streamer. I don't know if I should do this during the ads or if I should wait. I want to make my own. I haven't made a custom character yet. I get to customize my little guy that I'm going to be. And if you also have this game, if you have bought the game yourself, you can customize your own character, but if you don't, then you'll just get a randomly generated one. It'll have your name though, your little Twitch username. Whoa. It's sort of like how we did with Cult of the Lamb a while ago, if you guys remember that. I'm excited for this. I just hope it goes well. I think I set it up correctly. I guess we'll find out right off the top if I'm wrong. I forgot to shout you out, Orphan. You got first. Congratulations. Congratulations, Orphan. You haven't gotten it in a while. I think it was like Lee and Artificer were taking it over for a while there. Actually, no, I think Donkier got it, technically. Was that last time? I don't know. You guys are tending to be the first ones. Congratulations. Oh boy. Let's see here. When do the ads end? We still have a minute of them. That's the problem. He's mean to us and breaking our streaks. Oof. Oh yeah, speaking of pronouns, just simply because he used he. That is a thing for this game as well, as you get to set your own pronouns for it. You do have to choose one, and it's just he, she, and they, no neos or anything. And if you use multiple, you have to choose one. But you do get to choose that, and if you don't set any, you'll just default to they, them. I believe is how this works. I don't know why I'm moving more today. I just felt like I should be moving a bit more. Yay. Oh boy. Man. I'm wiggling. We were here the whole time. Oh boy. Man, this new Dimension 20 season's great. We've only 2 episodes in so far, and it's great. Oh, look at that little da 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 da. Yay. Okay, Sans. You can stop Sans. Okay, here. If you come along with me to the game menu. Okay, cool. I don't have a content warning up. I was like, wait a minute. Let's see here. Customization. Oh wait, I can turn the volume back on. Let me know if this is too much or too little, chat. It's pretty quiet right now, but let's see here. Randomize? Wow. Okay. Face. Oh no, these are the eyes. Well, if I'm facing that way, it would be my purple eye showing. I just gotta hope I never face the other way. We'll go with that one. Eyebrows. I got pretty small ones. That looks concerned though, so I'll go with that. Glasses, I don't wear those. Skin color, I'm pale as fuck. Maybe a little bit. We'll go with that. And then... noses. Whoa, thank you for following. Welcome on in. I'm making my little guy right now. Alexa. Okay. Now, none of these have a little dog nose on them, which is truly unfair. You'd think that they would have things for people in my specific circumstance. I don't have any facial hair. Oh, is the jawline impacted? Okay, let's see here. What do I look like? Maybe that? Okay. I don't know what that is. That's pretty close to what I have going on. This is pretty close. I guess we'll go with blonde. I sort of have two options. Once again, I'm facing this way. I don't know which of these... I guess this is closer. Little hat? I can have a fancy hat? Oh no, I don't like what that's doing to my hair. Nope. We can do lips. Are any of these doing the little cat smile? Oh, that's pretty close to the little cat smile, actually. I look evil like that, and I'm loving it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, do I want to be wearing a dress or a suit? Okay. Looks like there's like two color options of each. Let's see, what's the coolest looking ones? I do like this dress. I also sort of like that suit, as well as I do for this. I like having a sword. Oh, this is the hardest decision in this entire game. I feel like if my neck were more exposed, I don't want like a whole thing around there. I guess, you know, with this one, with these guys, I do have like a collar thing happening. Sort of like how I got my little choker. I think I'm gonna go with this, or maybe this. Do I want the more red or the more... I feel like the red is a statement, you know? But blue is my favorite color. Yeah, we'll go with blue. And then these are like if I'm doing a... This is if I'm playing as one of you guys, but I'm not. I'm playing as this guy, and I'm cool. Alright, let's start a new dynasty. The Monarch. My name is Mack. I have caps lock on. Let me turn off caps lock. This is Mack of the Cheesy Dynasty. We'll go with they, them, sure. Alright. Play on Twitch. Yes, 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 I have the extension installed. Choose 3 regions. Okay. So, let's see here. The barons are brash rural lords famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! The chiefs are honorable warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. The counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. The grandees are impassioned duelists known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god. The patricians are wealthy, seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. Man, there's a lot of cool ones, huh? Oh, okay. Hello, Clyde. I'm sure you're very familiar with this game, Clyde. Let's see here. God, these are so cool. Okay. I want to see the cool masks. And I love weird secret shit. And this guy, they got like bats and stuff. Red, yellow, blue. Oh, we're down to the primary colors. Oh boy. Oh, of course Lee is excited for the bats. Yes, yes. The Android Kingdom. I do have a favorite color, true. We'll just let that decide again. Woo! Okay, chat, this is your time. This is your time. So, if you would like to join, it's !join. And then if you... Oh, there's Clyde. Oh. See, Clyde is doing a good example here. !join. If you want to join a specific one, you say that one. And then you can say your pronoun. You're doing very good, Clyde. I would pat you on the head, but I can't move my mouse over there to do it. There we go. We have Artificer over here. Oh. I was like, oh, I can see over here. That's a cool mask, dude. I thought for a second you had like a Santa Claus beard. Wait. Oh, I guess you're not allowed to capitalize it. Orphan assigned they them at video game. Orphan? Come on, you're one of the few cis people we have. You do have a beard. The beard and the mask look identical? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I can see like the lips poking out. It's awesome. Oh boy. So we have Orphan here, whose brain has been removed. They have chopped off his brain. And we have Artificer here. Artificer looks cool. Oh, so does Lee. Everybody looks cool. That's awesome. I don't know if we have anybody else to join, but I believe you can join at any time. This is just our beautiful... Yeah, you do look cool. Wow. Man. I'm getting distracted by the good art. I'm getting distracted by the art. Let's just fucking go. Let's just go. Alright, yeah, okay. So, I'll go over this. For me, if I want to win, then I need to acquire an heir and complete my ambition. My first reign will likely end in disaster. I love how much faith this game has in me. I'm gonna do awesome. I believe in myself. Gotta keep an eye on your schemes, and if you pass all your stages, you win the game. And I gotta be careful of the Defiance stat. If it gets too high, you guys might rebel. Now for you guys, playing along at home, to win, you gotta pass all three stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you, for your region's scheme to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom. If your Defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. So, you guys want to overthrow me, and I want to not get overthrown, is the basic gist of it. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Let's see here. Everything's happening over here. I can zoom in so far. What if I just left? Damn. I can't just leave? That's sad. We got a nice color scheme over here. The blue, purple, green. Council introduction, coronation, path to victory. I guess we'll start with an introduction. That makes sense. This is your monarch. That's me! Appear in most stories, but not all. Kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Okay. The authority, treasury, stability. There are the region stats. These determine which events are generated. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme and is risky if military is low. If I can scroll through you guys. Wow, look at you. I'm gonna get distracted by how shiny Clyde's name is all the time. So it looks like, to start off with, the chiefs are best at military, the counts are best at farming, and the patricians are best at trade. Whoa. And you all have 1 defiance to start off with. And here's my beautiful chancellor. Got the non-binary color scheme on ya. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Yes? Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course the wealthy coast. Well, let's introduce myself to the north. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it, dealing with us lot. Damn, okay. That's rude, but alright. Say hi to the east. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate it. Ah, and it's like, whoa, Clyde's cool. A pleasure, Your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Did you kill my dad? No! Lee! The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand my favor. Hee, I'm cool. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright. Let's see coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest pack. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices change stats have these indicators, then they do not show the region affected. Alright, it's time for voting! Clyde, no! You can't... Don't give them ideas yet! Oh boy. Okay, I can change how a vote is run with a law. I may use 1 law per vote. Try using a veto on an option I dislike. When a vote happens, this is for you guys. When a vote happens, you guys will do that by typing !vote followed by the letter. So, !vote A if you want to do that. The monarch may close the vote any time after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Okay, let's see here. I can choose one of these. I would like to... I'll put my monarch vote on having a very nice party. You know? This will be nice. We can have a nice party. Is Orphan trying to change his pronouns? I don't know if it'll work. Alright, voting has started. So you're gonna do !vote and then another one. I know your pronouns, Orphan, you're good. I can change it when I say them out loud. Artificer doesn't want a coronation. Neither does Lee. You went from mobile to computer and you're not sure why it's telling you to do things. Oog. Oh, Clyde wants to invite foreign dignitaries. It's telling you to do things? There you go. Oh, we've tied. We have tied. Oh no. What will happen? Oh, I get to choose. Alright. So this'll minus the treasury, but plus the wealth. Which I'm gonna be honest, that is going to need my brain good. I'm good at talking. Now, I don't want my authority to go down. However, okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're going for inviting foreign dignitaries and showing off our wealth. I got an achievement. Hell yeah. The changes have occurred. So our treasury's gone down a little bit. That's fine. It's fine. The year is 948. Money has occurred. Oh boy. Dignitaries arrive from all corners of Celeste Ath, and it's only appropriate you show off. A trained eagle drops a ruby-encrusted crown on top of your head as you stand on a golden podium. Holy shit! That's the best thing I could ever imagine. The awed crowd includes such influential figures as the Dukes of Sol, the Princess of Tavallin, and even a pearl-bearer from Atesh. Lucrative trade deals are struck at the evening's feast. So trade is now modest for the north, trade is now opulent for the coast, and trade is now dynamic for the east. And then some of the wealth for you guys has gone up. Congratulations. Only the grand penis of Kurth is not in attendance. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I went with a terrible option, and I'm just gonna keep trucking on in this sentence. The Republic, after all, is fundamentally opposed for the very concept of monarchy. Pensionary! Oh, I forgot the word pension existed. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all my authority, treasury, stability. You have a bird. That's cool as hell. Can you be my spouse simply because you have a bird? Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and puppet their own claimant in your place. Oh no! To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. The question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I wanna be an architect of the new golden age. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, we've done all the events. That's the end of the season. And now it's for you, chat. It's time for you. Oh, thank you for following. Man, I'm gonna get your username and Artificer's username confused, I can tell you that already. I'm gonna have to actually read people's usernames. Okay, each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes, not screams. Maybe screams. Who knows? Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. You're oof. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. I mean, at this point, Lee's the only one by himself. So until that happens, you do have that to help you out a bit. Drusilla of the Archist... Okay, God, I gotta read. Archerist Archer. I do love that. Archerist Archer family. Infamous coastal rapscallion. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patrons of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Mack. Eminem! You just call me Archer if you want? I might. Aw, oh, damn, but even Archer and Artificer. Who would win in a fight between you two? Something must be done. Okay, this is for you, patricians. What scheme would you all want to do? Intimidation, conspiracy, and corruption. Intimidation, you want to raise stability. Conspiracy, you want to lower treasury. And corruption, you want to lower authority. Dun dun dun. Enough nobles have voted to continue? Well, that's all of them, baby. Voting has closed. You're not a part of this team, Artificer. Alright, so the patricians want to raise stability. The patricians plan to hold the monarch hostage. No! I mean, at least, you know what, in my own palace, that's pretty nice. You know what, at least I already know the place. I'm not being transported anywhere. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise the stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Uh-oh. 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 Mezi of the Li 098 dynasty, eccentric former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the king was its own proud kingdom. The king? The East. The East was its own proud kingdom. I mean, the king might have been his own proud kingdom, I don't know. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Mack. When I chose they, them, I didn't realize there would be alliteration the entire time. Monarch Mack wears the crown. Alright, Lee, this is your vote for yourself. All the times you played before, you've been a king, so you're used to being a king. That's valid. The counts do slay. I do love the aesthetic. Lower own faith. Ooh. Yeah. Seems in character. Neat. So, the counts want to lower their own faith. The counts plan to induct the monarch into their secret cult and offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. Wait, like, for real? Like, do you guys have the technology? Or I guess the magic? I mean, if so, that's not a bad deal on my part. Unless you're just assassinating me and pretending. Unless you're like, the immortality that lies in death, and then you stab me. I mean, either way, like, that's... At least the aesthetic is cool. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. God damn it, you guys also have that already! Audor of the serrated orphan clan, sinister northern troublemaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Mack. How do we make that happen? Okay, your options are sorcery, You want to raise authority. Doppelganger, lower own defiance. Or hornblower, lower all faith. Synergy here, potentially. That's scary for my part. Or maybe it's good for my part. Who knows? You guys both want authority. Voting has closed. Sorcery. I should have figured that Artificer of all people would be obsessed with sorcery. The chiefs plan to make a bargain with a wizard. Sorry, I said that so casually. And as soon as the sentence left my lips, the implications of it sunk in. You wish to bargain with the wizard? These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the monarch was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Okay. Here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. When I have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If my reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. The choice is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and my heir if I have one. Okay. So Audor, Meze, and Drusilla are all trying to steal my fucking throne. That's mine. Ooh, I can adopt a law. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt 1 new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Let's see here. Why would I want that? I mean, I guess that might, like, hide it from you guys as well, since you're seeing it from me. Which is pretty good. 600 treasury if nobles vote for the selected options. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus treasury. I don't really want that to go down more. I think I'll take the one where if you guys vote for a thing, true, you will see the votes in chat. That's, yeah. Literally in my mind, I was like, I know Artificer and Orphan are in the same room right now, so they can conspire. But, yeah, the chat exists. I'm intelligent and I know what things are. Looks like there's 2 things happening with the chiefs right now. But let's start with the honor guard. Thank you for the advice, Clyde. I'm marking it in my mind. Now that you are monarch, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Can you be my spouse? I like to see you fucking try. Is it your imagination, or does the marshal stifle a wry chuckle? In any case, she quickly hides it. Never mind, I'm not into women. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. Unless you're non-binary and you just use she/her? In that case, then, I'll figure you out eventually. You're cool and mysterious. Oh, you're scheming. Oh, Archer's scheming over there. Political decision. Okay. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their famous warrior heroes, the counts with their knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, that's so many of those, and the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries, they'd be loyal to coin above all. Okay. Tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all. I can't guarantee that they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. Tell me about the knights? The Order of the... Oh, that looks so cool! The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. And the Gladiators? A gang of low-born crooks who have turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? And what foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. Oh boy. That's so many... There's so many alliterations in this fucking game. Oh boy. Oh! Thank you for subbing! Hell yeah, 4 months. Nice, Haldo. Okay. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Ooh. I love just like, oh, you have enough money to do them, and then we just, I have poems. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Okay. Oh, yes, I will drink water. That is important. I will adjust my posture and drink water. If I hire the foreign mercenaries, I am down to $200. Oh boy. Okay. My authority goes down if I do it, though. And I do like that right now. I do like that. I don't want you guys to... I need to lower my own authority and stability a little bit. Honestly, I'm going solely for the comedy factor here. Because the Defiance, I'm not super worried about at the moment. Well, I guess I should be, because I need to lower everybody. The fucking poems are hilarious. Okay. The Counts love me more, but everybody else loves me a little less. Haldo. Haldo. I feel like I'm being targeted here. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Wow, cool. Silver discovered. There's silver. Excellent news from the north, Your Majesty. Prospectors have discovered deposits. I read depots. So it's like there's a silver depot, like a Home Depot, but it's made of silver. Mining will begin. Wait. Count Haldo. Oh, what a fancy little hat, not a mustache. Very beautiful. Arconte, not Count Conte. Arconte. Conte Haldo waves an ancient parchment. The silver belongs to me. The deposit is on our side of the border, and this scroll proves it. Conte is gender neutral, apparently. Ah! I'm just gonna say Conte, because it's fun to say. I don't know if it's supposed to be Comte. Like, Count male, Countess female. I know, like, I don't know if it's the official gender neutral for, like, prince/princess, but I've heard princeps. Which, like, I like it in theory, but then every time I hear it, every time I try to say it personally, I just... it's so hard. This could get nasty, Your Majesty. The border between the north and east has always been highly contested. Princeps sounds like biceps or triceps. Oh, I gotta flex my princeps muscles. Let's see here. Which noble should benefit from the silver deposits? The north, the east. Both regions must share the silver deposit. Okay. I'm going to veto both regions sharing. Nobody's sharing. Sharing is not caring. Nobody's allowed to share. Nobody can share ever, alright? Sharing is bad for you. Get out there and don't share. Sharing is caring? Not in my fucking kingdom. That's my new law. Sharing is no longer caring. It seems that the East is into the East getting it. And the patricians are— oh my god, again? Again? Do I get to choose now? If we're tied again? Hell yeah! Cool. Here you go, the North. The North gets the silver. Who do I love more? Well, I want the defiance to be lessened, and yours— I want to even that out a little bit. The North owns the silver. They claimed it first. Finders keepers. Sharing is not caring. Finders keepers. Hell yeah. See, we're at 112 now. Your poems? I listen to your beautiful poems, okay? You can give me a poem about how sad you are that you don't have any silver. Very well, your grace. Look, we got another thing happening over here. Your greatness, this is an outrage. Lord Patrician Clyde guy is trying to steal a bear. Oh, it is— oh no, it is my bear. I thought I misread it and that it was beer. No, you're just trying to steal a bear. Clyde, why do you need a bear? He's trying to steal my bear from under my nose. Clyde, what do you have to say? It's not their bear. I was trying to buy this beast from an adventure in the Tatterlands, and Chief Serrated Orphan showed up, shouting and raving about Skirinorn. Tell me more about this bear. She's a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie. And who is Skirinorn? The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day. I suppose this is a matter for the council. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there will be trouble. Alright. Okay, so the options are, if it's sacred, then Chief Serrated Orphan should have the bear. Finders keepers. What did I just say? Lord Patrician Clyde guy can have the bear, or encourage a bidding war between the two nobles. Now it seems like nothing happens if there's anything here. So I'm gonna just say here, hey guys, if you want money, if you want $500 fucking dollars, you should go for this, you know? If you guys want $500, I'm laying a little trail here. I'm laying a little trail of coins directly to this here. The two people with the little fancies. Oh, the three people with the fancies. I didn't notice you earlier. We keep tying. If you guys tie, then I get to choose. I'm having my best life right now. Yeah. Wealth is the wealth of the nobles and treasury is the treasury, yeah. Yeah. You guys see that on your little extension, yeah? In a furious back and forth, the nobles battle it out for ownership of the bear. Eventually, Lord Patrician Clyde guy wins out. The Tatterlands adventurer is delighted and goes away with more money than she knows what to do with. Okay, we've got everybody's defiance back to 1. Never mind. 1's up to 2 here. Naturally, the chiefs aren't happy to have lost their sacred symbol, but there's little that they can do. It's your money, Clyde. You were trying to steal the bear. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported to the coast, sedated by special herbs. Lord Patrician Clyde Guy anticipates sell-out attendance at his zoo. Damn. Alright, so that was that season. Nobles can use their wealth to bet on any building in that region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction, where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command. Fund, fund, AX, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. So you guys can do that, fund, whatever letter you want for such animals, such creatures, such building is the word I was looking for. And Y is the amount. Start auction. So it looks like a bazaar or a monument. Good job, Haldo. Deer Park, Observatory, Aqueduct, Library are all of those things. Now for the counts, I will admit you guys do want low faith, so that is pretty much what you guys want there. Patricians want high stability, so yeah, that goes along with that. And the chiefs want high authority, so that's pretty much there for that. So all of the ones that you guys want are on the right. Oh boy, only the 2 most funded are gonna get it. It looks like this is a battle. Oh boy. The chiefs have pledged a lot of money to this. Time's up. Alright. So we have the library. Archer has done that. Is contributed the most there. So that has increased our stability. And the chiefs have increased the authority with the monument, with Artificer being the one there. Alright, have a good lurk, Clyde. Yay, the command worked. Yay. Oh boy. Finding a spouse! Screw everything else! In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy! You'd better find the time. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Boy, please. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Thank you for following as well. Okay. Oh, thank you. Alright, matter of faith, mining news. I guess we'll look at the faith first. Your Highness, I've come up with an excellent money-making scheme. You have a hidden agenda, don't you? Nothing of the sort. Have you heard of a thing called Simony? Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks. He's here, and he's our new god. It means selling off priesthoods to anyone who wants them. I've already spoken to the Archbishop and convinced him it's a good idea. Of course, he'll get a healthy cut of the profits, and so will you. Why would anyone pay to be a priest? It's a very cushy job for a noble's 3rd son who's too wimpy for the army and has nowhere else to go. Why, my little Ivan would be a perfect first candidate. I was skeptical at first, but Count Haldo has really sold me on the idea. Let's put it to a vote, shall we? Okay, so this will decrease faith, which is what you guys want. But if I say no, that'll increase defiance. But money? You're part of the counts. You want that so bad. Okay, let's see here. You should put gold on that. Let me see. Which one did you join? Okay, you're not okay, cool. You are not part of the ones that want to lower it. So technically. But here, guys, if you want money. Yeah, but also the faith lowering, it makes it harder to raise it again. Faith is harder to raise and lower, yeah. So, you know, if you're not a count, you don't necessarily want the counts to win, right? You want your guy on the throne, right? I'm like, this is a, what's it called when you're in Congress and you're talking the whole time? I'm filibustering. I'm filibustering here. So, if you're not a count, you know? Shut up, Lee. If you're not a count, then, hey, if you weren't a mod, I would time you out. If you're not a count, if you want $500, that would be awesome. Don't listen to Haldo either. Listen to me. I'm the streamer. You can't even listen to them. They're words, right? I'm the one talking out loud. They're typing. If you want money, go for option B. You want money? Money's great. We love to have it. We love to eat it. That's where my mind went, and I said it. Oh boy. So if you want money, it's no use and you want money. Lee's the only one. You were gonna do it anyway. You just wanted to convince them to give you free money. Look, it's fine. You know what? That's actually valid. That's awesome. Get some money, everybody. We can all have money. This is bound to backfire. We're not doing this simony shit. By the blood of the dead, you try to help people and they spit in your face. It's a rich man's world. Yeah. You gotta get the money. Money, money, money. Your Majesty, you recall the silver deposits between the north and the east? Our miners followed a rich vein and broke into a series of small caverns lined with smooth silver. What's more, there are tunnels leading to the surface. The surface of the east, your grace. The mine is ours, as I always said. I refer once again to the official documents. Murmurs rise among the council. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay. Okay, nobody really... Oh yeah, I want trade. I was about to say nobody cares about trade. I forgot. I forgot that I also had a goal and that I wasn't just trying to stop you guys. Okay. Ooh, but also... Okay. I'm gonna veto the official documents. If you guys want if you guys want higher defiance, I need better trade. If you guys want if you guys want a different defiance thing, then I'm getting less stability. This is a win-win for me. This is a win-win for me. Go! I'm doing a little hand gesture to indicate you go, but you can't see my hands. Truly, the amount of times I do hand gestures, you would not believe. You would think... I've been streaming for... I'm not doing math right now. I'm not gonna remember. Over a year. I don't remember. Hard to choose, but if everyone's going C, I'll go C too. Hell yeah. Jump on the bandwagon. We love a logical fallacy. You do hand gestures while streaming for the hell of it all the time too. Exactly! Exactly. Hear me out, do C because gambling is funny? Hell yeah! I was playing poker the other day, but we didn't have any, we were using, we didn't have any, like, chips or anything, so we were using D&D dice. Like, a D4 was the lowest amount to bet, and then, like, 20 was the most. The chiefs are relieved with your decision, while the counts complain that they can hear pickaxe strikes thudding below their feet. Alright, the east, your defiance is now 3. Stability is now just normal stable. Defiance is now cordial for the north. Alright. That's it for this season. Okay. Next. A wizard! Far to the north, Chief Serrated Orphan sits before a roaring hearth, 2 enormous wolfhounds lying at his feet. A shadow darkens the door. The hounds whimper and flee, tails tucked between their legs as a skeletal figure steps into the room. Oh shoot, what pronouns should I use? Exactly. I know, like, Orphan put his pronouns in wrong, so... but, so I have to correct it for him. Accompanied by the jingling of 1,000 tiny bells. That's too many bells. Oh! Oh. Can this be my spouse? I'm gonna say that for every new character. This person's a skeleton. I love this. Is this person single? I get they're a skeleton. But hey, look at... God, if the skeleton is a woman, I'm going to be so disappointed. My apology. Or, actually, wait, no, I should do like a papyrus voice, right? If it's in all caps. My apologies, I have that effect on dogs. Their ears are so sensitive. Why did you call this meeting? I may be immortal, but my time is still more precious than yours. I thought we might have a common goal. The Monarch has been overstepping their bounds recently, haven't they? That's true. The Watch tried to turn me away from my favorite bakery last week simply because my presence shattered all the windows in a mile's radius. I'll help you. Those figurilles are worth committing regicide for. But first, you'll need to take care of the bees. The bees. Did you say bees? Yes! In the Dreamlands, they call themselves the Dreams of Being, and they're a deadly foe, even for a wizard. Of course, their waking selves just tend to buzz about and pollinate flowers. They love all kinds of royalty, protect them from magical threats, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less. Okay, we're at 14 right now. We're at 14 right now, so that's... Somebody needs to get better at farming, okay? Here you can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with a higher trade stat are more likely to get a trade bonus. Okay. Well, let's see here. Counts are pretty defiant right now. And patricians and the fucking chiefs, not as worried about it. Okay, I can't put it in the middle. Oh boy. So, I would like to have money. Raise the Count's defiance. The next step of their plan, if I recall correctly, needs lower defiance. You could be lying to me. You could be. But would you stand to gain anything from that as a patrician? Is the question. Hell no, we should coup? That's the plot of the game, Lee. You guys are trying. I would like money. And if I do this, I'm not gonna, like, I'm getting $100 if I do that. So I say just a normal one for you guys. Everybody else, give me money. Right? Yeah. Look, I want a lovely trade, right? That's my goal. I want you guys to have great trade. I need money. Okay, there goes your defiance. That's fine. Have the ads started? Oh, yes, they have. I missed the message in chat, unless it didn't go. Alright. Oh, the message in chat didn't go. Alright, I'll keep my eye on it this stream. So we're gonna take a short break here. We're gonna take a little break while the ads happen. That's what I tend to do on these streams. They're just a good, we'll just wait and see how they happen. I tend to do like the 3-minute and hour thing just to get them all out of the way. Plus it gives us a nice little chance to, you know, if you've been watching for a while, yep, exactly, Orphan, time to drink water. Make sure you drink your water. You haven't gotten ads yet either? Twitch is weird. On my end, it's showing that the ads are running. I don't know what's happening. What's up with you, Twitch? And I refresh the page and it's telling me that they're not happening. And that they've already happened a while ago. What an interesting conundrum we have found ourselves within. I'm just gonna take a stretch real quick and then I guess I'll continue. Because I have truly no idea which to believe. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Type join volleyball. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Oh, god damn it, Lee! Hi, Lee has subjected you all to this. I know we have new viewers right now, so hey. I have a redeem where I read a single page of Romeo and Juliet. We started this in January. We're in Act 2 right now. There's 5 acts. We're in Act 2, Scene 2. If you guys want to quickly hear a page of Romeo and Juliet. Oh boy. Alright. I mean, right now, currently it's just Romeo and Juliet in this scene. So, they're just flirting right now. Alright, so, starting with Juliet, and then Romeo also talks, but it's mostly Juliet talking. It delays in case the ad starts soon, or last. Who knows? Let's see here. Starting with Juliet. I would not for the world they saw thee here. I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love. By whose direction foundst thou out this place? By love that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far, as vast as that shore washed with the farthest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise. Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush but paint my cheek. For that which thou hadst heard me speak tonight, fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearst, thou mayst prove false at lovers' perjuries. They say Jove laughs, so gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly run, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behaviour light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I would have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware. My true love's passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered. Lady, by my yonder blessed moon, I vow. Oh, what will he, what will Romeo vow? We're leaving off on a cliffhanger. What's Romeo gonna vow? Gotta wait till next stream to find out, cause Romeo and Juliet's a one-time stream redeem. And what a beautiful play, exactly. This is me subjecting. And also, yeah, it's Disability Pride Month, so that's it for this. That's the background for this month. I had a lot of pride flags last month, so I was like, hell yeah. Oh, am I getting a date? Am I getting a date? I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, what if I don't want to marry any of them? The decision that can wait... That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. This is just like that scene in Shrek, where Lord Farquaad is looking at the portraits. Alright then, let's see the eligible bachelors. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Ulf, firstborn son of the northern Chef Louis '04 clan. Apparently, the other northerners have named him Windspeaker. Can't imagine why. Even among the northerners, he's made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. Had a bit of controversy a while back when his clan hall burned down. He was to blame somehow. Anne of Cleves, oh boy. I'm gonna see them in real life and they're gonna insult me and I'm gonna be like, nope, you're ugly. Divorce for the 2nd time. Anyway, time to get a 5th wife and it'll definitely go well this time. They got the skeleton inside them. You can customize. Love somebody not for what they look like, but for what's on the inside. Their skeleton. Well, who's next? Valentine? Oh. The eldest son of the Eastern Haldo dynasty. I met him at a party once and all he did was squeak out a hello and run off. Seemed nice enough. He's pathetic! That's a big win for me! A very pious young man. He's obsessed with his family's legacy. He's an intriguing candidate. And finally, from the coast, we have Basil, the wealthy heir to patrician D. Wags 798. 789. God damn it! I messed it up twice in a row. This is what happens when I don't have a dyslexia font. He's got a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness. That's rare along the coast. His interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. But to his credit, he gives a lot of it to charity. Also got long hair and is a redhead. Nice. Henry only did that to Anne of Cleves because he was a creep to her via a weird English tradition thing that was weird, and she being German didn't know that and freaked, so he went all Redditor nice guy on her. Yeah. Truly? His fucking wives, the whole wife situation is just, was an asshole to you. You were an asshole to her again. She just straight up died. You were an asshole again. You were an asshole again. This time you died. So it's like... he kept being an asshole is the problem. I do like the sound of him. Of course, by picking a candidate, I'll anger the other regions, but I'll gain a lifelong alliance. Okay. I don't want the counts to get all that more, he is pathetic, and that is a win. That is a dub. Plus, unlike Ulf, I can pronounce the other two people's names. And Basil likes money, and I want good trade. So that's pretty cool. But I think I made my decision. I'm gonna marry Valentine. Oh, that went up. Damn. Alright. Okay, no, they went up by 1, you just went down by 2. Okay. Plus, like, I do love the emo house. The emo group speaks to me. The emo counts. Alright, so we have news from the mines and a lackluster menagerie. What's up in the mines? Bad news from the north, your greatness. The eastern troops are at the border to take over my silver mine by force. Let me at them, your majesty. We can't have this kind of inviting over such a soft metal. Oh boy. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage shows the chance of success. Okay. So my best option is military. Okay. Authority, I don't have as good of a chance, and it's 50 for peace talks. You know what? I'm just gonna go with a golden choice here, maybe. I think I'm gonna go for like a golden choice here for the defending of the mines. If you guys want 500 bucks, you can do it. It's up to you. It's up to you, really. If you want 500 bucks, you can choose that. If you want to die poor and sad, you can choose something else. Sorry, I thought it would be really funny if I said that, and it was, but it just came out so crazy. If you want to die sad and broke, if you want to not have that hustler grind set, I just turn into like one of those fucking Joker memes. Alright. 50-50 shot. Too late, too late. Are patricians not voting? I know Clyde had to lurk. Order peace talks between Contaldo and Chief Artificer's Archive. Let's see how well this goes. It's a 50-50. Well, there goes my authority by 1. You send invitations to both Eastern and Northern representatives. It's a long time before you get a response, but eventually, begrudgingly, a meeting is arranged. It is cautiously anticipated. Alright. You're killing Clyde! Oh boy. A lackluster menagerie. Your august majesty, I fear our menagerie is failing to thrive? We thought the bear would be the star of the show, but she just sits in her enclosure looking sad. No one wants to see her. Of course she's sad. She's meant to roam the frozen tundra, not getting overheated and being fed sweets. Actually, we wondered if she'd like some company. Perhaps the tattered lands could yield another bear of her type? Okay. Oh, yes, I will drink water. The bear needs some pasta. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, is that trade? Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's see here. Chiefs, bring the bear to live in the royal palace. I don't want that. Guys, if you choose finding the bear a companion, you'll get 300 bucks. You'll get 300 bucks if you find the bear a companion. Right? I'm going to veto... Man. I'm vetoing the bear living at the palace. I don't want that bear here. I think this bear... $300 or 300 bucks is in the deer. Whichever you prefer. What if we use deer as currency? It's not dollars technically. That's why I switched from saying dollars to saying bucks. Because... Look guys, you want 300 bucks? Bear with me for a moment. Bear with me for a lot of moments. The bear is on me. The bear is attacking me. Exit pursued by bear. You can get 300 bucks if you find the bear companion. B for bear. Everybody vote B for bear. It's... I'm bearing my heart and soul to you, chat. Imploring you. B for bear. Look at this. Oh, what a beautiful day. Thank you, chat. Exactly. Perfect. It's the bare necessities, exactly. The bear is getting a companion. Bear wife. Oh my god. What was the fucking... Bears got to get knowledge. Bears got to go to college. The patricians contact the adventurer from the Tatterlands once more, who returns having lost an eye but gained a large sedated bear. Once the second bear is safely installed in the enclosure, both beasts cheer up. People flock to Lord Patrician Clydeguy's menagerie to lay eyes on these majestic creatures. You want the money? Well, currently you guys want stability. And I want trade. If the farming gamble lost, we would have been set. Yeah. I was trying to not acknowledge it. See, I do notice things. I just simply don't call attention to them sometimes in hopes that they'll work out in my favor. Oh boy. In a tiny village far to the east, damn it. Two counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I've heard the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now, we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward, immortality. In the next stage of their scheme, counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Ah! I gotta try and decrease it again. Okay, let's see here. Plus stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Monarch can mark their preferred voting option if chosen gain authority. After voting, nobles can change their mind and vote for a different option. I don't think I want any of those. I think I'm good with the ones that I have. Swing votes, please? That's good for you. I want things that are good for me. Let's all be swingers. Polyamory. For the content, you motherfuckers. Yep. I'm getting rid of my vote. I like veto and I like golden choice a lot more. Swing vote or the monarch swings. You guys are trying to do that to me anyway. Oh my god, a wedding. Oh my god, a wedding. We're going for the wedding first. Oh, my husband. Your wedding to Valentine is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Valentine at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? Yeah. I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Yay! Ooh, I raised my authority, which I don't really want, but too late. Defiance is lowered for everybody. That's pretty cool. You guys are increasing the civility and the authority, which I don't like. I don't like that. I don't. Your new husband, Valentine, turns bright red every time a toast is called in his honor. Aww. By the time you find yourself alone with Valentine, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Hello. This is awkward, isn't it? I'm sorry. You both lapse into strained silence. Valentine gulps back his wine. So, tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I'm just dust carried on the wind. And then I said another thing, but I hit the button too quick enough so I couldn't read it. He lapses into silence again. All attempts to get him to talk prove more fruitless, and eventually he makes his excuses and heads to the spare bedchamber. Easing the tension. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time to forget our past troubles and come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts, or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? Ooh, boy. Oh. Does this increase anything? I don't know. I'm just straight up... You have a drinking contest? Not an option, unfortunately. The options are gifts, fashion, and riddles. Now, why the hell do riddles cost $1,000? I don't know. What about a burning the Bible contest? You don't have to lower your faith anymore. I'm gonna put in a swing vote. Why not? Go for it. Only the best of riddles? God. Man, I do love riddles, but I truly... What do I have in my pocket? Exactly. But I truly just, like... I have no clue. Because just... Every time I try to, like... I was running a D&D campaign, because, I don't normally DM. Everybody's voting for riddles. But I don't normally DM, but I've, like, DM'd twice now. And, I was like, I figured you guys were gonna do something like that, Haldo. Where just, it was, like, riddle-themed. It was a riddle-themed campaign. But anytime I would have to give a riddle, I'm just like, everybody knows these riddles. Because every riddle I can think of is so easy, but I don't know if that's valid or not. Wonderful, I'll make the arrangements at once. The nobles can work together on the riddles with a hefty cash prize if they get it right. The nobles of the council begin murmuring. This is a chance to prove the sharpness of their wits. They better brush up on their riddles. I have $200. Chief Artificer's Archive and Count Haldo arrive in the council chamber to decide who will profit from the problematic silver mine. Problematic. Once and for all. Is everyone ready? I'm ready if Artificer's Archive is. With that, the negotiations begin. Oh, thank you for following. The Silvermine is getting cancelled. The Silvermine is too active on Twitter. How about we split the profits 50-50? Deal. The council stands in awe at the speedy deliberation until... And a silver statue in my image is constructed on the border. And I'm on horseback and I'm wielding a big spear. Aha! But only if you do a tour of all the manors in the area and deliver a formal apology while dressed in traditional Eastern farming attire, complete with real mud. By the Starflayer, that's absurd! You want to see the noble list? Let's see here. We'll do a noble check-in right now. We got in the chiefs. We have Orphan. We have Louis. We have Artificer. With accounts, we have Haldo, Lee, Opaigami, and Bebnoi. Then we have, with the patricians, Archer, D-Wags, Glide Guy, and Guaco. Oh boy, let's see here. I can't bribe them. Oh, thank you for following as well. Well, okay. This is hilarious. Either way, trade is getting increased. So that's pretty good. 100! Yo, thank you! We hit 100 followers this stream! Yay! Oh, thank you, Artificer. Oh, right, yes. Okay, I'll add the redeem after. I'll add the redeem after I end stream, because for the new people, I said that once I hit 100 followers, I'm going to add a redeem where you can spend a whole lot of channel points to make me just end stream, and that'll happen once, and as soon as somebody redeems it, that redeem is going away forever. And it's gonna cost a lot, but every stream, it's gonna get cheaper. So starting next stream, we're gonna have that redeem as an option, and we'll see who can get to it. It'll probably be too expensive for anybody too far. Too far? So far. I'm smart. Oh boy. Oh, a French streamer just ended his stream on this game and I'm the only channel playing it right now. Mood. Well, welcome on in anyway. Okay. Let me look at how everybody's doing here, because it's between the is it between... You know what? Let's say... Wait, can I just straight up make everybody vote for only one thing? Hey! Everybody! I have made your choice for you! You refuse to vote? As long as one person vote. There we go. I just needed to know if I could. Oh, that's hilarious. Raising the trade. Hell yeah. Your poor boy lives with the stream. There we go. Who could have predicted? Who could have predicted something like this? Crazy. Work on the statue quickly gets underway. Haldo is delighted, but less so when the statue is vandalized with increasingly scandalous drawings. But a contract is a contract. The border settles and the nobles focus on their own interests rather than squabbling. At least until the next argument breaks out. And some of you guys got, well, your wealth increased. That's pretty cool. Right, is that it for this season? I believe so. Haldo True Dicks on it. Congrats. Anchored a few miles away from the sunny coast, goddammit, Lord Patrician Archer has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. You have a fucking yacht? Okay. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Must you compare us to mice? Dastardly creatures, I can never trap them properly. Funny you should mention traps. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Indeed, the honor guard are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the Monarch can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. God damn it! For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. I'd love it if one of these times it was something that you guys hadn't already accomplished. I need to have a kid so quickly. I need to pump out a child so quick, dude. Oh god. Yeah, I know I don't have an heir. Everybody's so close to their goals. Bankruptcy looms. Wait, newborn cubs? Is that me? Or is that... Lord Patrician Clyde guy proudly wheels a covered cage. Okay, no. No, this is the bears. Okay, proudly wheels a covered cage into the council hall. Excellent, your esteemed highness, look at what I have here. He whips the cloth from the cage to reveal a small, fluffy white bear. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Turns out the bears in our menagerie are in love. Isn't that sweet? I thought you might like to be gifted one of the bear's cubs, your esteemed highness, in exchange for a modest donation to my menagerie. Your greatness, this is an outrage. A slap in the face to the devout chiefs. That bear should have been ours. You have a mind to go and yell at him, no context? I mean, if you want, Clyde's live right now, so if you want to hop over to him and just go, you steal, how dare you steal a bear, and then come back, that would be hilarious. Just, how dare you steal a bear. You know what, if like multiple people do that, that would be hilarious. His username is Clyde Guy. I'm not going to tell you to do it. That's up to you. But, go for it if you want. Ooh. Okay. Chat. Ah. No confiscation. Do you guys wanna... Let's just decline this gift, is what I think. Right? We can decline the gift. You guys get 750 bucks. You guys can get 750 bucks. Yeah. So, that's pretty good, you know? Hey, why aren't you voting for the 750? Yeah, see? Yeah, 750 bucks. Hey, 700, you guys want money? You guys want money, right? You guys want money so badly, right? It'll be great. It'll be great. Right? Okay? You guys love that. Come on, somebody vote. Actually, wait, no. Well, it's a tie. That means I win. That means I get to choose. If it's a tie, that means I get to choose. If it's a tie... Sorry, orphan. I couldn't have chosen. I couldn't take that risk. I'm not taking the gift. There are far more important things on which to spend your taxes, but many patricians see your refusal as an insult. They take the bear back to the coast where visitors flock to see the family of bears in their comfortable homes. Is the money to us or to the chiefs? I think it was just everybody, right? She says it would have been a terribly expensive bear to keep in the palace, even a small one. Or not, I don't know. I was under the impression you would all get it. So if I was wrong... Damn, just a one guy? Alright, my bad. Bankruptcy looms. That's pretty not good. Okay. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What should I do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. We could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open one of your predecessors' tombs. Most are buried with piles of gold, or so I heard. Let's see here. No, don't pick the mega money options. Those patricians will never be able to lower from that. No. I was not going to do that. Because you guys want that raised. I'm going to take a loan. The Bank of Salvant and Gaul operates from the fabulously wealthy Republic of Kurth, all the way from across the Western Sea. They assure you, however, that they maintain total independence from the Republic. The banker they send to take your signature has delicate hands and sharp teeth. He watches as you put pen to paper, eyes glittering. You're making an excellent decision, Your Majesty. You shall pay us back with 25% interest in 1 year. Your reverse psychology failed? If you were trying to actually do reverse psychology, you wouldn't have said, no, don't pick the mega money options. We will never be able to recover from that. No. Yeah, let me be in debt to somebody else. It's fine. At least it's not you. And I know how inflation works. I know at least that much. Your Majesty, I've asked the court jester to help us with our game of riddles. The jester? Fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dum. Let's test our wits and have some fun. Delightful! Prithee, what walks on four legs? Human. Man! It's man. Hell yeah! Me and Guaco know it. By the old gods, that was an easy one. Your canny riddlers, after all, have a pity on this poor old fool. But since the council's mood is nigh funereal, I shall break up some new material. Over the next hour, the jester capers around the council hall, posing riddles and occasionally hitting Lord Patrician Guaco 78 on the head with an inflated pig splatter on a stick. Finally, he sings out the final and most difficult riddle of all. I make dogs cry, I change my shape, to find me look in a sunless lake. What am I? I'm pretty sure this would be like a shadow, right? Or I don't know about the dogs crying. A cat? It's a black cat? You see those in a lake? Moon? Could be moon. Yeah, moon makes sense. I'm gonna put money on moon. I'm putting money on M. If you want money, go for it. Could be. And remember, it's voting C for M. Yeah. Don't think this vote matters anyway. I don't know, it might be good for you. I mean, there's a cash prize, yeah? Free money is always the patrician way. Exactly. Look, I'm promoting trade. I love it. There we go. Something beginning with M. What say you, Your Majesty? Dost thou agree with thine council members? Yeah. Wise you are indeed, I must humbly concede. The answer is the moon. And I didn't have a rhyme for that. The council's wisdom has left me in awe, and what's more, it's left the monarch poor. The jester cartwheels out of the council hall, leaving the nobles to celebrate their victory and sharing the cash prize among themselves. There you guys go, you guys got some money. Haha, I'm in danger. Alright. So, right now I think only... Okay. So, only the chiefs have their goal right now. Okay. So, going over everything right now. The chiefs want farming to be 14 or less. The counts want authority to be 5 or more. The patricians want treasury to be 1,500 or less. The options here, chiefs can get -1 farming or -1 military. Counts can get +1 authority or -1 trade. Patricians can get +1 farming or -1 faith. So, there's pretty good things all around here. If the chiefs want to have lower farming, then they want this. If the counts want higher authority, they want this. If the patricians don't want if the patricians don't want the chiefs to have their goal, then they can get their farming up. If they don't want these guys to have that. So we're going to start the auction here. It's exclamation point fund, then the letter, then the amount. And only the two that have the most money will get it. We are getting a whole lot right now. So it's currently 3,000. I guess, should I put on an auctioneer voice? I got 3,000 on the Deer Park and 3,000 on the monument. There's actually not a lot of other things happening right now. Nobody has voted for anything else, so we got 1,900 on the aqueduct. We got 4,001 on the monument. That's +1 authority, folks, and -1 farming currently right now. Unless the patricians can raise enough funds to get anything more here. It looks like it's going to be with 5,001 the monument for +1 authority, and 5,700 for the Deer, 6,200 for the Deer Park. That's -1 farming there. Oh boy. That was a lot of money. So, the winning ones are the Deer Park, -1 farming for the chiefs, and the +1 farming from the patricians. Now, that does still mean the chiefs do still have it as their goal because they want 14 or less, but they have it right now. About my heir. Can I have one? Your marriage to Valentine has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about the ninth god than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they are a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. Can I convince him? The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. Why are I to give my son a beating? No! The marriage is up in the air. Oh! Nice, love it. The good word? Jesus? What? Greetings, Mack. I've had an idea. Is this on our month? Are we in the middle of our month right now? As I'm sure you know, my fellow counts have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the ninth god would certainly be higher in the East right now. The problem is the feeling of disconnection from the church here in the capital. But I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? Not a preacher, exactly. Just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the ninth god. Will you give me your blessing? Go for it, babe. Most pleasing. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the king consort will tour the east. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where he plans to stop. Defying your best expectations, Valentine gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways. strikes a chord. The Archbishop happily announces that the church attendance is rising all across the region. If only you could have done that sooner. Alright, an invitation. Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast next year and experience the Summer Games for yourself. It is the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. Tell me more about them. Everyone gets drunk and goes to the arena to watch the gladiators battle it out for the title of Golden Champion. Oh, thank you for following. Rivers of blood and lakes of wine. Leave your inhibitions at the capital, Your Majesty. Ooh. I like how the sub-goal has been pushed off now. I didn't realize it would do that. Looks like we're at 101 out of 10. Can you believe that, chat? I was at 10 followers at the start of stream. I've gained all of you within the last... How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours? I don't really want to raise defiance. How could I say no? Oh, this is simply wonderful. It has been so long since a monarch attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty. I'm sure it won't happen to you. Great! Well, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the counts. Not the counts, the chiefs. The other guys whose name begins with C. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Archer strolls in his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The Palace Watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury's practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it, too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? Assassination classroom! Yay! The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the monarch least expects it. The patrician's aim is to lower the treasury. Now that's probably gonna happen to me soon, because I'm in debt. Up in the north, Chief Serrated Orphan and Wizard Brigst are enjoying a grand feast together. Any glassware has been carefully replaced with ceramics. Well done! The endless buzzing is much quieter now. You have served me well. My thanks, Great Wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome monarch? Oh no. Oh no. So this is for the Chiefs of the North. You either want to raise trade or to increase stability. Uh-oh. 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 I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Uh-oh. Okay. Worse than death? Well, it can be done, but I will require an additional fee. Gold. Enough gold to sink a galleon, perhaps. That's a good start. Gods be good. I thought we'd already sealed the deal. As a wizard, I'm the one who gets to decide when the deal is sealed. Sorry, that's just the way it works. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must raise their trade to at least 7. Okay. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass a final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0 and a final scheme passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a scheme at the same time, scheme takes priority. If the monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. I need to have a kid so quick, dude. No tax for blue or rebellion. I need to tax everybody, though. Like, it won't be that... It's only, like, increasing by 1, I think. And I need to have money so that the patricians... Because I'm in debt right now. Okay, and they need to get it up to 7. Oh, Mack, you fool. What? What do you think? What are you fucking thinking, Lee? Lee's my mod. I can be a rude. I'm bluffing, you fool. I was making fun of you because I was like, your statement means nothing to me right now. Okay. No tax for blue. You do want to see what happens if I cruel tax everyone? I'm gonna cruel tax everyone. I need money. I'm in debt. I need to pay off this guy. Plus, that means the patricians. I'm gonna find a small dead bug and put it in your water bottle. My water bottle is clear. I'll see it immediately. Get taxed. Give me your money. Alright, there we go. A fossil, a philanthropist. Oh, there we are. Shark attacks! I'll pasta water and make me drink it. I will simply dispose of the water and get new water. Okay, we'll start with the philanthropist. Your Majesty, we may have a problem in the north, though I'm not sure how much of a problem yet. Of course we have a problem. Have you seen the north recently? Yes, the place is a mess, but there's a new wrinkle. What I know is this. The north is in the middle of a famine. The peasants are starving in their hovels. Even most of the chiefs are eating bread and drinking water. But Chief Pyrol Prod is an exception. They're one of the wealthiest nobles in the north, and they've been importing corn from Tavalin in huge quantities. They're distributing it amongst the peasants for free. How is that a problem? The common folk now love them as a result. All across the north, peasants are comparing Chief Pyrol Prod to the monarch. The comparison is unflattering to you. I don't know if he intended for this to happen, but the common folk and even some of the soldiers are talking about rising up and putting them on the throne. But that's where I sit! Indeed it is, Your Highness. What do you suggest I do? Order them to stop distributing food. It's harsh, but it'll nip this in the bud. Or you could use your own funds to mount a relief effort that makes theirs look piddly in comparison. Of course, you'll need council approval either way. You know what? Just let them keep doing it. They continue to distribute corn from Tavalin. The peasants, no longer on the brink of starvation, can focus on plowing the fields. Oh, it went down 2. I thought it would only go down 1. Scary. Even the nobles gossip about how Chief Pyrol Prod, I'm dyslexic. Pyrol Prod succeeded where the monarch failed. Can you do it when it's the same? Or is it only like when it's lower? Is it the same or lower? Is this meets it, beats it? Shh, no, you guys don't want to rebel. You don't want to rebel. You don't want to do that. Good news, Your Serene Highness. The new library is wonderfully popular. We've already begun an expansion. Though there is a small problem. While digging for more locations, the builders found bones in the rock. From the size of things, the beast they came from must be larger than the library themselves. Like a giant, spooky, scary skeleton? You can only rebel when your defiance is higher than the combined total of authority and stability. Yes! I was hoping that the stability was playing a part of it. Okay, great. I'm taking your word for it. Which team are you on again, Archer? Okay, now you do have reason to lie to me, technically. But I'm going to take your word for it for now. I got my fucking eyes on you. He lowers his voice. The builders are saying that it might be a flying reptile. No one dares say the name these days. It's been 700 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom. Back then, it was catastrophic. Alright. Lower defiance. Raise trade. Lower faith. Raise defiance. Decrease stability. I'm going to veto abandoning the library. We're not doing that. We need a library. They're good. I've got my eyes on you. I've got my eyes on you, Chad. Here you go. We were just being silly. I doubt anyone would actually spam. Yeah, I trust my mods. I believe in you guys. I was taking a drink of water there. Someone said trick. That emote combination will never not... I'll never not find it funny. Oh boy, everybody wants to increase the trade. Okay, I gotta take another drink of water. Why did I say that I was drinking water? Orphan does this every time. The bug has been deployed. You realize there's only one entrance to my room, and I can see it from where I'm streaming. I know you haven't entered it. Alright. I have windows. I literally am sitting next to the window. That's how I stream right next to a window. We're excavating the bones. And you scuttered in. I have massive stacks of plushies in front of both windows that would have made a very large noise. Pour some water out of the window. Builders dig the bones from the rock. Soon the huge bones are revealed. As visitors crowd the site, trade picks up. Merchants set up stalls peddling hastily written pamphlets on dragon bones. But despite the rise in tourism, some coastal locals are superstitious, treating the bones with fear. Some refuse to approach the building at all. Huge bone. Aldo, why'd you have to say that? No, I'm gonna... I'm mature. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach! Excuse me? That beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it if just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Okay, yeah, this literally is the, plot of Jaws. Well, now I want to close it. You can't! I'll take this all the way to the council. Oh my god. Let's see here. Hire an adventurer. Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Keep the beach open. Swing votes. Golden choice. I'm gonna put money on hiring an adventurer. Now that doesn't do anything positive or negative, but look at me, guys. That's gonna be hilarious. That's gonna be funny. Vote B for treasury going down. Hey man, if you get this, you get money. Just means the results are unknown. Maybe. But it would be funny. Oh boy. Everybody's getting money. Everybody wants money. Except for Artificer. Artificer wants 750 bucks instead of 500 bucks. Which is honestly, like, a valid want, but, you know. But I think this would only be for the patricians, because this is a patrician event. If the one chief who promised to help me says it will help me, I will trust that. Plus also free money's free money, yeah. Gotta love having money. Let's hunt down the man-eater. Every single option. Every single option. That's hilarious. It's the same. Dead dies. Like a doll's eyes. Pardon? Sorry, I was just thinking about my landlord. I really need to make rent this month. I can kill the sheriff for you, no problem. Just give me cash up front. The adventurer proves as good as his word. Armed with nothing but a spear and a pair of tiny swimming trunks, he brings the man-eater to justice. Across the coast, people celebrate your wisdom. Tourists come from miles around to see the shark's immense carcass hanging from a hook above the dock. Now, if this is like the plot of Jaws, then that's not the real shark. But we'll see. Truth and Lies, Danganronpa V3. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, two counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. Blood and stars, the monarch must get a better grip on the kingdom, otherwise our plans will fall apart. The count's aim is to raise authority, at least 5. Danganronpa mentioned. Yeah. Dude, that game redefined my entire personality in middle school. I've mentioned before I wore a Rainbow Dash hoodie for 2 years in a row, and then I only recently realized I might have autism. After I was done with the Rainbow Dash hoodie for 2 years in a row, it was a Monokuma hoodie for 3 years in a row. Come on! Okay, anonymous voting, Monarch's vote, call for unity. Ads? Oh, they have started. So valid. Exactly. I mean, how many Danganronpa posters do I have right now? Let me look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of them. That's impressive. Yeah. You're magic. You're powerful. Or maybe you just have a good, ad blocker, I don't know. Who knows? Ad announcements aren't working? Yeah, I see. I don't know. I'll have to check on that as well. I'll check on that, and I'll check on, I'll get the, wait, if magic means no ads, I'm happy to have magic. Exactly. Ad blocker doesn't work on other streams, though? Yeah, I know mine doesn't work on Twitch streams. Who knows? Maybe it updated or something. I don't know. Magic. It could be magic. Everything is magic. I wish there was a better one. Veto and Golden Choice are my, absolute favorites. I don't know if swing votes. I took it for the meme. I think I'm gonna take the Monarch's vote again. We haven't really cared about the, swing votes. The ads are going to be over, according to this thing, in 30 seconds. So I'm just waiting for that. I'm gonna stretch a sec. See, it's disappointing. I do hate waiting for the ads to be over when they normally happen, but it is a good time for me to be like, hey everybody, this is a good time for you to, go to the bathroom or take your meds or get a snack. You know? This is a good time to make sure that your body is being taken care of. But damn. Alright. Ads should be over if they existed at all. A laughingstock, famous cuisine, fear of bones. Okay, we have to end with the bones. I'm so curious about the bones. Curiosity killed the cat. I'm half cat. Gotta save that for last. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Montague Chickensteel has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful! I love his work. So do I, so does everyone, but the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. How am I portrayed? The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over their head as they sit on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. Theaters are packed. You must put a stop to this. You cannot simply be known as Monarch Biffo. I think I'll attend the play myself. Didn't I choose to obtain an heir already? Every game I've seen before has had their heir exist the next session. Maybe we're infertile. I don't know. Maybe this is a Henry VIII situation as before. It's taking a while. I did send my husband to the east as well, yeah. A shocked silence falls in the theater as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. Well, what are you waiting for? The play begins. Soon enough, the clown monarch arrives on stage, comedically tripping on their robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Endless humiliations are heaped on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched monarch handing their crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? I mean, if I climb onto the stage, I would want to be like, what a beautiful performance, good job, and like give him like a, give him like a Ryan of a, give him a clap. But I don't, and the other option is scurry off into the night. I don't want to scurry. Scurry is such a choice. I don't want to scurry. If I simply walked away, no. If I simply walked away, that would be funny. Climbing onto the stage. There we go. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humor and mercy. Ha ha ha. Alright, famous cuisine. Chief, not chef. I was thinking about cuisine. Chief R.B. Neckhart comes to you bearing a covered tray. He uncovers it with a flourish. A chef has set up a stall selling his special pickled herring at the monument, and it's become most popular. Everyone's flocking to try it. Your Majesty, would you care to try some? Sure. The herring is so pungent you lose consciousness for 3 minutes. The monument looks kind of like Mercy. Wait, like Overwatch? That's the only character I know named Mercy. Yeah, Overwatch. Okay, I was like, I barely know anything about Overwatch. I guess we're both blonde. Delicious! Thank the gods, I'm delighted you enjoyed it. Trays of pickled herring are carted out and served to the rest of the assembled nobles. Many are enthusiastic, but Count Arfax Lacour shakes his head in disgust. Dreadful! How can you bring this to us? This tastes like urine! How dare you! You insult the pride of the chiefs! Your Majesty, please have this dreadful stuff taken away at once! Gasp. Okay, let's see here. You didn't want to say that. It's okay. I'm going to veto hiring the chef. I don't want to lose any more money. It's up to you now, chat. I'll forgive you if you vote A. That means you shouldn't. Everybody should vote C. Orphan! Oh shit, it's really close right now. Oh, never mind! Oh boy. There we go. Chief Chef. I mean, that is fun to say. It both helps. I mean, both of them do increase trade, so you know. Leave the pickled herring in the north where it belongs. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would increase it in the north or with the counts, but you guys do still have to get it to 7. There's a flurry of activity around the monument in the north as the chef becomes a local celebrity. Still bad feeling about oh, bad feeling as in like they don't like that I rejected the pickled herring remains. Some chiefs even bring it to council sessions, smacking ostentatiously in front of you to make a point. Alright, and then a fear of bones. Your esteemed highness, it's the reptile, Bones. The people are terrified that fire will descend upon the coast. These fools could take matters into their own hands and destroy the library if we're not careful. Let's see here. Bones to a coastal vault. Rebury the bones. Patricians offer the peasants a bribe. Is there anything I want to do to this? I mean, truly, I have no opinion either way. Alright, you all, I'll set you all to your voting. Can you put gold on A? You love gambling? Gambling time? Let's see here. I don't have a way of, I don't have a... Is everybody gambling? Okay, if everybody's gambling, I'll put the golden vote on... Actually, no, I won't. I don't want you guys to have more money. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not on your team. Wait a minute, you guys are trying to... Wait a minute, you guys are trying to overthrow me. Why am I trying to help you out here? Oh boy. Seems people are still gambling, though. We'll see what happens. There's still some more to go. I'll let it happen a little bit more, see if anybody else wants to vote. We have 15 people in here right now. I know a couple people have had to dip out. But we shall see. Poor Haldo on his own. It's okay, Haldo. I pat you. I pat you with my cursor. Alright. Continuing on. Time to gamble, baby! It's an 80% chance it works. Okay. After you order the bones to be returned to the earth, the peasants remain skittish. Nearby farmers leave for other pastures, worried the bones will spell bad luck for the coast. On 80. Any luck check I get... what was that one Disco Elysium check that I got, where I got it on like a 2% thing? I feel like ever since then, my luck has been down the drain. In these games. So like... Truly, like, I used it all then. I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it here. Right? You gotta have the bad luck now so you can have the good luck later. God, I need to have a fucking kid. I need to make a baby so quick. Okay. Debt collection. My heir! Give me a child. Child for me. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down, too. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. I get to decide the gender. My child. They inherited the non-binary gene from me. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Grace, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? There's only one option? Mack 2! I'm just imagining the Peggle 2. Mack 2! Too cheesy, too furious, baby! How exquisite, Your Highness. I'm sure little Mack 2 will grow to be a chip off the old block. I got a fucking kid now, and now I just need to fulfill my ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Hell yeah, okay. How much money do you need? You and what army? The Republic of Kurth guarantees all our loans to foreign states. If you fail to pay your debt, you will be the subject of aggressive trade sanctions and eventually war. You owe a grand total of 3,750 gold. Okay. Can we extend the terms of my loan? We will be willing to grant you another year at the same rate in exchange for a 20% down payment of 750 gold. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Probably. If I keep saying it's fine, it'll be fine eventually. Maybe I can make more money here. The summer games have begun. Your royal yacht... I have a yacht and I'm in so much debt. Glides into port at Thalassus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooing away seagulls. Ho there, Your Serene Highness. Beautiful day, isn't it? Come with me. Your carriage to the Grand Arena is waiting. Let's go. There must be thousands of people in the arena, peasants and patricians alike, but you have the best view in the house. As you step out and wave, the crowd chants your name. We have two different events that could show you today, Your Serene Highness. Which would you prefer to see? A gladiator fight or a monster battle? Tell me about the gladiators. Two of the most fearsome fighters from across Celeste-Ath will clash for the title of Golden Champion. No rules, no limits, cheating encouraged, blood and heartbreak guaranteed. And tell me about the monsters? We've sailed the furthest oceans and delved to the deepest jungles to bring back exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's mettle will be tested against a creature from your nightmares. Partway through that sentence, I heard a firework outside and realized what today is. I have made my decision. I positively shiver with anticipation, Your August Majesty. I want to see a monster fight. Excellent choice, Your Esteemed Highness. Allow me to first call forth today's brave, or perhaps unfortunate, human champion. Lord Patrician Guaco 78 steps up to the podium, speaking into a bronze tube that projects his voice across the entire arena. Our gladiator today has undertaken the perilous journey from Ostesh to be here, so let's give him a warm welcome. He used to be a common mercenary until he realized that there's a more lucrative way to get paid for killing. Provided you win the grand prize, of course. Give it up for Captain Shaquille! Out into the circle of sand strides a stocky man as wide and robust as a beer barrel, his broad belly crisscrossed with scars. He's confident enough to forego armor. His only weapon is a primitive-looking wooden club with nails hammered into it. He looks like he hasn't washed in months, with flies buzz around his tangled scalp. Lord Patrician Guaco 78 turns attention back to you. Right now, in cages beneath the arena floor, we have 3 different monsters that could throw against our friend Captain Shaquille. An ice giant, a lion, or a winter wolf. But which should we choose? Why don't we let the Monarch decide, since they've come to visit us all the way from the capital? The crowd hoots and hollers at this idea. Someone stands up and starts singing the national anthem off-key. Let's see how he fares against the winter wolf. Ladies and gentle people, it is no exaggeration to say that this beast has ice running through her veins. She's got breath so cold, she gave our handlers frostbite. Please welcome Wilma the Winter Wolf. The Winter Wolf pads out into the arena, its cold breath making the air shimmer before it. Captain Shaquille readies his club. As Captain Shaquille drums up the crowd support, Lord Patrician Guaco 78 turns to you with a gleam in his eye. Half the fun at the Summer Games is the gambling. Why don't you place a bet before the fight begins? What are the odds? The clear favorite is the Winter Wolf. Bet on it and you'll get your money back plus 20%. Captain Shaquille is the underdog. Successful bet on him means you'll double your cash. Can you give me any insider tips? There's not as much intrigue in the monster battles as there are in the gladiator fights, Your Esteemed Highness. What you see is what you get. I'll place a bet, why not? The bookies look distinctively nervous that the Monarch themselves is placing a bet, but they're also salivating at the sight of your gold. I need money. All in on the underdog. I'm betting 500 on Captain Shaquille. In that case, just to make things interesting, I'll bet on the Winter Wolf. Shall we begin? Let the fight commence. Oh, wait. Oh! I can cheat. It would be bad for me? Oh no, I bet on him. You're right. I bet on him. Let the fight commence. The crowd roars and stamps until the entire Colosseum shudders. The wolf lets loose a howl like a midwinter gale. Captain Shaquille answers the battle cry of his own before charging head on. You got this, Captain Shaquille! You got it! Yeah! Oh, boy! Let me drink some water here. When I tell you, I was saving the luck for when I needed it. Captain Shaquille dances around the Winter Wolf, swinging his club. The wolf's shaggy white fur is soon matted with blood. After that, the gladiator and the beast play a deadly game, each taking turns to lunge at each other before retreating with some fresh injury. Blood soaks into the sand. Finally, though, the wounded wolf goes into a rage. It leaps at Captain Shaquille, snapping its jaws, and the gladiator responds by stepping to one side and slamming down his club, shattering the beast's skull. The crowd gasps and screams and cheers as the wolf thrashes and falls still. And the winner is Captain Shaquille! By the 9th, what rotten luck. Congratulations, Your Esteemed Highness. Congratulations on your success, Captain Shaquille. Captain Shaquille bows to you deeply as the stands ring with cheers. The next week of the Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, and above all, blood in the sand. On your journey back to the palace, you reflect that your attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. Gladiators are just built different. Is that everything from here? Yes. End season. Alright, we got another auction. Chiefs. For A, if you get A, trade increases by 1. If you get B, trade decreases by 1. Counts. If you get C, stability increases by 1. If you get D, authority increases by 1. Patricians. If you get E, farming decreases by 1. If you get F, faith decreases by 1. Now, if the Chiefs get one more trade, they are set up to win. So, Chiefs are gonna want this. Now, if anybody else, if you guys get 2 things other than this to be great, to be the number 1, then that's 2 things that are not the number 1. If you guys get B and A, that's neutral. But if only A wins, without B also winning, then the chiefs are set up to win. And I will say also, the Count's authority is what you guys want, but hey, you guys are getting close here. So, I'm going to start it soon. Everybody get an idea of what you want in your head. Let's see here. Archer is the wealthiest right now. Haldo is also pretty wealthy. You all got this. Clyde isn't here right now. You need to go to bed soon? Ooh. What will happen? We've started. Let's see what happens. Currently in the lead is the Thieves Guild, the -1 now the Grand Bazaar. The +1 trade is in the lead with -1 trade right behind it. Currently as it stands, no impact on trade. There is 500 both on the library and the monument. Doesn't look like a lot is going to happen there. We have now -1 trade in the lead with the +1 trade right behind it. It looks like it's going to be B&A. I don't think anything else is going to happen here. There's 10 seconds remaining, but with stream delay, it's probably over by the time you heard me say that. That or very close to being over. So, alright. Stability is at its maximum. So, -1 trade, +1 trade, we're at a neutral. Chiefs are still needing that one in order to get there. My ambition, a tasty innovation, an intruder. Yes, I would like to learn about my ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact, forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. Stability in trade or faith in trade? Bro, my stability, please. My stability, please. Create a kingdom-wide spy network, baby. You thought both were trade up? A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Time for some spy kids. Hell yeah! Maybe that's what Mack 2 is doing. A tasty innovation. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Highness, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party playing cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied. What my servant brought me that evening will change the world forever, Your Grace. Sounds like your servant invented it. Yes, and he's my employee, so I own the idea. It's only fair. Behold! He holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. It is a sandwich. I mean, this is the apocryphal story. I think that's the right word. I might be wrong. How sandwiches were invented is like, this is like the real world, like, it's a urban legend of this. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. You don't know whether I want meaty juices on my hand or not. You don't know my life. Magnificent. Naturally, this is my invention. I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, I expect everyone to be having a nice bebnoi for lunch. But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a bebnoi is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to veto the one-time reward from the treasury. Everything else is up for grabs. Is this game just going to include every invention named after their inventor so nobles can name random things after themselves? Oh boy. Yeah, D from a... like, this servant should be rewarded. That is true. If I had read that ahead, I would have made that case. But instead, I was just looking at these. Free the sandwich. Oh boy, let's see here. Alright, time's up. Anybody else? Ooh. Basically, nothing happened there. Oh! Chiefs, it's not your trade raised, yeah. I believe this trade is for the counts, yeah. Artificer and Orphan were so into it, though. But hey, we'll see what happens. They're too delicious to be controlled. Oh, defiance raised. Blood and stars, if you don't reward me, how do you expect to motivate the next great innovator? Oh, from 6 to 8. Bebnoi's not improve, a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the east, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you can put almost anything between 2 slices of bread. I'm sorry, pieces. We haven't invented sliced bread yet. Their trade raising helps the Monarch and doesn't help me. Well, right now I want... Oh no, I do still want trade, never mind. I thought I only wanted stability, but no. Trade is good for me too. Your esteemed highness, a warlock's been discovered sneaking around that library in the small hours. He claims to be meditating with the bones beneath the earth. Well, looks like the chiefs are the only other one that need to come up much. I mean, the counts can still get raised, Orphan. They can still get raised 2 more. Also, give all the money to the person that makes the grilled cheese. That's so real, Haldo. That and PB&J. I know I have the most basic sandwich choice in the world, but there was like a solid year of my life where I ate only peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. Once again, I only recently realized that I might have autism. Your esteemed highness, a warlock's been discovered. I already read that. Whatever he's doing, it's stirring up the workers again. We hope there'd be no more talk of the reptile bones. Let's see, he might. Look, just because I'm a cat dog VTuber who has a lot of interest that in various media that I've been obsessed with for long periods of time, and I filter all of my things through them specifically, and I'm not good at reading social cues, and I'm not great at making friends easily, and I have had to be masking my entire life because I don't naturally express emotions all that much, and all of various other things. That doesn't mean I necessarily have it. That doesn't mean anything. What is masking? It's like acting. It's like acting, but you're not playing a role. It's like definitely like when I'm streaming and stuff, I like I put on like a voice. I like go a bit more extreme with the way I normally talk to get the emotion up a bit more, or like, you know, pretending to agree with things and stuff. So like forcefully showing your emotions, something like that, because I don't really show my emotions all that much in natural thing. Like, I normally don't like it. I normally have a pretty like blank facial expression, but you know, I'll like make it a bit more, stuff like that. Pretending to be normal. Let's see here. Okay. You know what would be funny, chat? You guys like gambling, right? What's better than a 50-50? Yeah, masking is about how anyone changes their behavior to blend in more. Autistic masking is common and is how autistic people hide their autistic traits to blend in more. Exactly. You guys love gambling. Let's gamble, baby. If you put your money here, if you put your vote here, you get money. Let's gamble, baby. 50-50 is the most perfect. It's the perfect gambling. Look at that. Everybody, I love that little skull. Skull, snake, diamonds. Little, I don't know what that is. Is that a crab? You're a crab. That's beautiful. Lion, maybe? Okay, you guys both got some beasts of some sort. That's a scroll with a feather on it, and that's also a snake. Awesome. You wanted A to lower treasury? I know! That's why I was calling no attention to it whatsoever. Oh, I failed. Stability went down by 1, but hey, it's still an 8. The patricians place their guards, but they're not much use. One wanders off to investigate a barking dog, another gets distracted by a local tavern. The warlock continues to haunt the site of the bones. The debt be coming around. The debt is coming around. However, it's taxing season. And you know I'm going for a cruel tax on everybody yet again. Look, guys. The highest defiance is a 2. Give me your money. Well, I'm in debt. I'm sorry. Alright, spy network. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Look, I gave you guys 500. I gave you guys that vote. You guys got 500. And therefore, you know, I get a little bit back. It's like I gave you slightly less money than I promised. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. How can I be sure of their loyalty? I've been very careful in my selection. You can rely on these agents. Got 500, give 200, worth it, my queen? Exactly. Soon they will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles in your council disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and a colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we'll have a spy network, the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. Can they give us a song? A few notes are plucked on the lute. The assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad, your toes tapping. If you think this is good, you should see them throw a knife and cut a rope at 30 yards. This should put a stop to their foolish schemes. And it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of their reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll small as a cherry stem, clutched between 2 fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents on the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Count Arfax I keep wanting to add Delacour, like it's French. Arfax Lacour's castle, described as a guard, with a flute at the ready. Ooh, wonderful news. Don't get too excited. This is only the first step. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, 80%. Woo! The spymaster studies a scroll for a moment, and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candlelit flame, and it vanishes into a puff of cinders. Again? Yep, it's French. Okay. I guess it does. I think the Dax, like, my brain keeps going as, like, oh yeah, Dela. She's been welcomed into Count Arfax Lacour's court with open arms, and is already flattering him with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from one or more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now you must hope that they can maintain their cover. 80% stability? A few more weeks pass. Yes! You wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day, your spymaster appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Good news, Your Majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your nobles' darkest secrets. Did you know Count Arfax Lacour has an irrational fear of lemons? You do now. We even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generically attractive bards. The blackmail writes itself. As soon as I said that, it started pouring rain, and that caught me so off guard. This has gone better than I expected. You do enjoy the services of an excellent spymaster. But we can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. Soon you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. Listen, Your Greatness, I was thinking that taxes have gone awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? Oh, we can call a vote, no problem. But as the nobles walk up to the ballot box, your spymaster swoops in and takes them aside. She whispers in their ear. One by one, you watch their expressions turn to horror. By the old gods! How did you know that? Only my mother knows about that. And it can stay that way. Just vote the way we tell you to vote. I destroyed the evidence. You can't prove anything. You'd be surprised what I can prove. I know exactly where to dig, but if you vote the way I tell you, maybe I'll misplace my shuffle. Hey! Care for some lemonade? Ah, leave me alone! I'll do whatever you say! Sure enough, when the votes come back, it's unanimous. All the nobles, for perhaps the first time, have voted exactly how you wanted them to. I could get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Your husband meets you back at your chambers, your heir Mack too in his arms. Does this mean I can stop worrying? You'll be safe from now on? Aww. This is where my reign really begins. I can't wait to see what you have planned. Yay, he likes me! I thought my husband hated me. Oh boy. Funny enough, you got the lemonade one on a friend of yours who you have an ongoing joke about arguing about lemonade with. Nice. Then he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day. Bum, 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 ba-dum. There's gonna be problems if that's what he's like. Okay, moving on. Trouble for the first time since you sat on the throne. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention, offhandedly, that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they sleep at night. Ooh, I got an achievement. Hell yeah. The patricians' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered and a number of arrests were made. Lord Patrician Archer ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for eons. They would not be so kind again. The attempt to woo Brigst to the northern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these moral quabbles, trapped Orphan in a bubble of silence from which they never escaped. Monarch Mack ruled from the shadows, getting their way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Monarch Mack died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Tradition of timing out Orphan. Hell yeah, we fucking did it, dude. Well, I fucking did it. I did it. My power. This isn't a we situation. You guys were trying to impede me. Hell yeah. And now we can continue with Mack 2 if we would like. Da-da-da. Yada yada. Next time, it's truly just a way of like, I normally stream, I'm just like, can I do this? I skipped the stats? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, sorry. Apologies, apologies. Now, the question is, if I continue with Mack 2, do we think I can do this in the normal amount of time? Because normally, in my time zone, I stop at 9, and it's 7:48 for me right now. I saw that, but I thought hitting the arrow would go to them. Oh, I could have seen what Mack 2 looked like. Damn. Shall we continue? What do you guys say, chat? I will not do a game that fast. I mean, if I like am quicker about it, like I don't have to worry about tutorials anymore. I can't do it that fast. I mean, I can also see Mack 2 and continue game menu. Can I see? Ooh! They're hot. Also, one of us definitely cheated on the other one. We were the two palest bitches in the world. What happened? Who cheated? Did I cheat on him or did he cheat on me? Or were there some weird, like, grandparents, like, weird genetics thing here? Recessive genes could be. Egg baby? I mean, maybe I came from an egg. Oh boy. Oh, the freckles too. They spent a lot of time in the south. This is just a really big tan. If your kid was a redhead, truly, I'm just like... Oh boy. Alright, normally when I have about this much time left, I pop over to observation duty. You guys wanna do some observation duty? Let me hit the big button. I have to rename the stream and stuff. Explains why the air took longer than normal. We had the air, but we were just like, what happened here? Or we had to bad cheating in, yeah. Why did I even ask whether you would like observation duty or not? I know Artificer's obsessed with it. There we go. Stream title, observe, smiley face. I'm not good at coming up with stream titles. Those are always hard. It's the hardest part. I'd hit start. No, don't pull up King of the Castle again. No, stop. I don't want to. I'm not pulling that up again. No. Observation duty. There we go. This isn't the game with 2 cheers, 2 beers, though. This is Observation Duty 6. Oh, I need to pull up the content warning for this game. I need to, make sure that the spooky imagery warning is up. I guess I could just keep the one for... Whoa, why did it get small? Spooky imagery... Flickering lights? We'll do that. There we go. Up! Sorry, you guys don't even know what that one was, but I moved everything. Blank screen? Yeah, cause I was working on getting the content warning up, dude. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am. Alright, good night, Haldo. And also Archer, who's probably already gone. Alright. Let's see here. And now, if this is your first time seeing an observation duty with me, backseating is welcome, and I encourage it, especially for, any missing rooms. Because missing rooms I'm not good at. And if you're not familiar with observation duty at all, then delay never causes any issues. I mean, you guys have gotten them before. You guys have corrected me. Now we're playing on hard mode because I've beaten everyone on normal. We tried playing hard train last time, but we didn't get it. So we're gonna try this again. Ads are soon, actually. I might just go ahead and run them now. It says that they're gonna run in 8 minutes. I'm hitting the button now. We'll see if that works. I'm gonna take a drink of water as soon as these happen. I don't know why the ad message isn't working. I wonder if it has anything to do, because the only thing different... I knew you would do that, Orphan. So I intentionally took a smaller sip than I normally would. So that when you would do it, I would combined, they would be one normal sip. The only thing, different, I'm gonna start listening for the lid. I mean, I try to talk a lot, so like if I start going silent for a long period of time, that might be it. But the only thing different than like I normally would do on stream is I have the extension for King of the Castle. That's it. I don't know, man. Alright. I'm gonna stretch here. Oog. I truly should have turned the fan on in my room. Actually, while the ads are happening, I should do that now. I've just been sitting here, like, rolling up my sleeves. Alright, there we are, I'm back. Wow, I keep... But those noises were as I kept hitting my chair into the shelf on which a bunch of plushies lie. Oh boy. We still have a minute of ads left. You know, if you guys haven't taken a drink of water yourself in a while, you should do that. If you're working on any art right now, I know Art Fight is happening. This is a reminder to save your files. That's very important. Save your files of anything you're working on at the moment. If you're doing anything that's like not digital, this is a good moment to look and see if you've made any errors in the last little bit, or, you know, anything that you don't have to save physically. Just like make sure that you're all up to good. If you haven't stretched in a little bit, this is a good time. If you haven't gotten a snack in a long time, this is a good time for that. You know, if you haven't taken your meds today and you need to do that, you should do that. This is your reminders to make sure you're okay. You should be doing that. Let's see here. Ads are going to be over soon. So soon. It'll be so soon. It'll be so soon. Alright. Here we go. Resume. Alrighty. We're back in business. We got sandwich, cup, bunch of devices, the soda, bag, 3 monitors. Got those out there, that there, that there, that there, that there. Skip, yeah. Emergency exit is on. This one is off. I remember that. Shoes, some sheets, a bear. Ta-ta-ta, there's a bag back there. Employees only. World Smile Day. Ba-ba-ba. Here we are again. Here's some cups in the garbage. Okay. Everything looking normal so far. That's what happens in this game. Is everything looks normal. And then they aren't. Or it isn't is the proper conjugation of that word. I said conjugation instead of conjugation. Okay, everything's looking normal. Got the bag still there, sandwich, the Coke and the things. These are all looking fairly standard. Emergency exit. Plants. There's those, there's these. Emergency exit. Employees only. Well, now that is an abyss in the bathroom. I love whenever the anomalies are obvious. It truly is beautiful when the anomalies are obvious. Sometimes they're subtle. Like I remember one time the like lever was flipped. Now that was on hard mode. But you know. Emergency exit. There's those 3, there's that, that. Ba-ba-ba. I'm moving my mouse where my eyes are going. I believe I have the mouse visible to everybody. I don't have one of those fancy eye trackers, so I'm just replicating it myself. Ba-ba-ba. With hard mode, I believe I also can't report things falsely too many times. I believe I get punished for that. So, unfortunately, unless I'm confident in something, even if I'm like not confident about this thing here, that coffee pot, kettle? Kettle's the word. Or this fire extinguisher, because I didn't notice them earlier. I'm still not going to report them yet until I get the 3 warning. There's a guy in there. Get that guy out of here. You think the fire extinguisher is new? Same? Well, we've hit 1 a.m. I'll try it. Oh! Thank you guys for backing me up on that. Okay, drivers, passengers. I'm gonna start saying the rooms out loud. That way, maybe I'll be able to notice if the rooms... Private car, if the rooms disappear. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Water closet, they're British. Driver's car. Passenger's car. Private car. What is that? That's either nothing or that's like a weird face. Sleeping car? Okay. I don't know, something about that like caught me off guard. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Driver's car. Passenger's car. Private car. Man, it's surely just everything seems so normal. Sleeping car. That's the paranoia, right? Dining car. It's truly just... It's scariest when things look right. Bathroom. Because then it's... Oh god, there's 3. Okay, I wasn't sure about this. Are these cups upside down? Okay. There's allegedly 3 things wrong. I don't know what they are, though. Are these flip-flopped? I don't know. Okay. Incorrect. I have to give it time to reboot. Truly, I don't know what's wrong here, but allegedly there's 3 things wrong. Sleeping car? Table down? Table's always been down! The table has always been down! Artificer, every single time you say that the table is down on the train, there was an extra object in the sleeping car. There was a poster anomaly. I was looking at the poster. And an extra object in the private car. Okay. Let's try again. We're a bit more familiar. Let's look at the private car again. I don't know what was new here, but okay. There was an extra object here. And then there was a poster anomaly in here. World Smile Day on Saturday, October 2nd. Food buffet band show. Driver's car. Passenger's car. Private car. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Driver's car. Passenger's car. Private car. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Driver's car. Passenger car. Private car. Sleeping car. Firework going off outside. Dining car. Bathroom. I feel like something should have happened by now, which is alarming. Driver's car. Passenger's car. Private car. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Driver's car. Well, that's obvious. Passenger's car. Private car. Sleeping car. Dining car. Bathroom. Driver's car. I feel like this moves slightly, but that's probably nothing. Okay. It's just I was able to tell that time that there were pill bottles in there. And I hadn't been able to identify what was in it earlier. So I thought maybe it was at a more clear angle. Extra tap. You'll never believe it, but the table is down. You sure about that, Orphan? I will say that I hadn't been counting the number, so that's a fair enough guess. I just been going by like shape vibe. I'm like, I know there's a cup there. I like how this advertises a food buffet. Is there any other kind of buffet? There's writing on the paper. That was insidious? I caught it. It would have been insidious if I hadn't caught it. It's something that I made note of. I mean, technically I had made note of the way that the pencil was resting on the paper in case it rotated. But, oh, that's different. But, you know. It being on a piece of blank paper. That seemed fairly obvious to me. I forgot to say the rooms for a bit, but, you know, once again, as I've said, it's my duty to observe chat. It's your duty to, tell me if there's a room missing. My resolution's better? Yeah, I got a big monitor. And then I have to, like, make it smaller for, like, the chat to be on screen and stuff. Has that grate always been on that door? That could be nothing. Okay, that was too many. Yada yada yada. I know that this is a time penalty. But hey. I haven't gotten the 3 warning on this one, have I? The 3 active anomalies at the same time? Okay, good. Are there 2 faucets right now? Okay, cool. There's 2 faucets. That might have been the extra object that had been there. And I do have the 3 warning right now, so there's 2 other things happening. That, I believe, is different. Or was it this one? I thought one of those was standing up. Floor? The bottom one? Ah, there was toilet paper underneath it when there shouldn't have been. I recognized that before I said it, but then I realized I didn't say it out loud. I will say, you saying floor orphan has made me realize I've not been paying attention to the patterns on the floors. So, like, if any of those changed, that would be something that I would have gone over my head. Void. Or abyss in the bathroom. Ba-ba-ba. World Smile Day, October 2nd, food buffet, band show. Oh, the cups. There we go, now the cups are all organized and nice. I believe there's still like one anomaly right now, at least. That I haven't gotten yet. Man, I don't know if that was farther down or not. I've been thinking about that for like a couple of sweeps now. Ba-ba-ba. Everything's looking normal. I don't like it when things are looking normal. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's gonna get me. What's that fucking song? What song is that? I think of that, like that specific line a lot. Flagpole sitter? Sure, I'll accept that. I'll accept that as reality. Oh, I knew that that would be different. I was looking at it. It's also the, lever. Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger. Do you think the people who made Henry Danger were thinking about that? When they were making Henry Danger? The kids show? The Nickelodeon show? I believe it's Nickelodeon, isn't it? Well, probably. Yeah, it's a part of the NSU, so yeah. I just had a moment of, if it weren't Nickelodeon, Quentin Reviews would not have talked about it. I knew that that chair would be turned around. I've been waiting for that chair to be turned around. Thinking about Joey Richter's appearance now. Yeah, Joey Richter was on Henry Danger. He was a villain on Henry Danger in a couple episodes. It was like the Time Bandit or something like that. He was time themed. Did I get the name right? I hope I didn't get the name right. Did I get the name right? I feel like I should be concerned. I feel like something is going to happen to this cup eventually. I didn't, it's much worse. What's it called? What's his name? The Time Jerker! I think that's the farthest I've gotten on that. What's the anomaly report? Extra object in the bathroom, missing object in the dining car, object movement in the passenger car. Alright. Moikai. Bottle in the sink for a bathroom? But there normally is a bottle on the sink. Ba 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 ba. Here. Yeah, see this one? But there was an extra object in here. And a missing object in here. And then a moved object in the dining car. Did it say dining? Or no, it said something like that. Okay, so that normally is there. I'm going back to my normal amount of time looking at these. This would be a neat game to have one of those eye trackers for. So I don't have to do this with my mouse. My focus. Whoop. I said that and then I misclicked. Does it count as misclicking if you miss, like, tap? Probably, right? Mistap sounds lame. Now, granted, misclick doesn't sound cool. It sounds better than mistap. Miss Tap sounds like a drag queen who didn't understand the assignment. There's writing on the paper again. Ba ba ba. Is that the Paranoia song? Is that the same song as the I'm not sick but I'm not well? Is that the same song? Or do they just sound similar? Okay. I know that song from Weird Al Polka Medley. I forget which one. I know a lot of songs from Weird Al Polka Medleys. Those were my first exposure to a lot of ones. And then, like, I would grow up and then I would hear, like, the actual song and I'd be like, oh, I know this from Weird Al. Ba ba ba. Okay, I might stop wiggling my mouse around to show you guys this. I need a better mouse pad. trust me that I'm looking around. I'm seeing things. I'm observing. I'm noticing. My eyeballs are seeing. My observations. My sight. It's 1 a.m. I knew that by my hearing. Oh boy. Okay, not seeing anything new here. I said that so musically. Okay. Is everything normal here? I don't know, something about the lights. I think I just noticed. I think I was just only paying attention to the lights then. I don't think... Get back there. I don't think that the lights were actually different. I think I just hadn't paid attention to, them really before. Can you believe that fucking guy? Yeah, the lights line up with how they are in this room, so they're probably normal. Food buffet and band shows. Still good. Everything normal here. Everything normal here. Everything normal here. Everything looking normal here. Person? In the back of the passenger car? What are you talking about? There's a magazine with a person's face on it in the back of there. But it's been there the whole time. I've been here the whole time. Doors open. You guys can't do that. Can't be pooping when people are watching. It's rude. Gross. Yeah, if you're talking about this orphan, that's a magazine. That's been there the whole time. I'm not doing the Sam Reich voice again. I already made the joke once. And if you know anything about me, I never run a joke into the ground. I never take it and I keep piloting that joke until it's no longer funny. I never repeat a joke. I never say anything more than once but differently phrased. I never lie for a bit. I never repeat how much. Get that fucking toilet paper out of here. Mojo Jojo energy? That's not something I've ever expected to hear. I've never anticipated being called similar to Mojo Jojo. I'm not offended by it. Don't get me wrong. I'm more so just curious. And yet here we are, indeed, Artificer. Man, I want to do like a Mojo Jojo related bit, but I can't remember like any of his schemes. backpack looked like an Easter Island head? Just repeating things in different ways constantly. Yeah, I know that. It's based on the, isn't it based on that one, like, counting book? Teaching kids how to count. The book that teaches the children numbers. Yeah, the superhero book. It always has, he just wanted to say it. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't backtrack to look at it, Orphan. That wasn't me thinking, oh, this is a pressing concern of his. I don't see it, Orphan. I don't get what you mean. The Super Dictionary. I thought it was about numbers. I guess, like, I've seen the clips. Clips? Yeah, I was thinking about Lex Luthor. I couldn't remember what Lex Luthor's, what he had stolen in the meme was. For some reason I was thinking about eggs. But yeah, the cakes sounds more familiar. Lee, if you wouldn't mind, or anybody watching this, I'm specifically saying Lee because I think he probably Googled this to double check. Could you post the 40 cakes meme in the server, please? I want to look at it. And I want everybody else to see it too. Oh, that magazine's different? I don't remember if I've gotten the 3 warning on this one yet or not. I keep thinking I'm seeing things out of the corner of my eye. But to be fair, that happens even when I'm not playing this. So... yeah, as soon as I said that, Orphan, I was like, okay, this is when it happens. Now. And now. And... oh, there's a man outside. Get out of here, man. You're not supposed to be on the ceiling. When the door was opened, I refrained from making a Foxy joke from Five Nights at Freddy because I was like, it's more obvious to go for the poop joke. And now that guy is doing a Mangle impression. And if I had made the Foxy joke, I would have had a setup. And then I would have had to make a third one, is the problem. As I would have to be relying on somebody else doing a Five Nights at Freddy's related anomaly. Because then, comedy in threes, babies. Hi! I was waiting for that guy to show up again. We've seen him before. Every time I look at that thing, I'm like, is the guy in there? Most of the time, no. You like him? Honestly, I prefer the ceiling guy. He's just hanging out? That's true. That one almost got you? You mean like scare-wise, or you didn't notice him? Mild reaction, but a reaction. I just remember that one time there was like a big face like right here, and I didn't notice it for like a couple of seconds. And because I was just scanning from left to right, and then there ended up being like a guy just right there. Okay, everything looking normal in there. It's almost 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. How far did I get last time? Did I get to 3? Or was it like 250 something? Just passed? Well, we'll see how we get here. Can we set a new record? Buttons on the backpack are different. You can't fucking get me, dude. I was paying attention to those buttons because they were the colors of the non-binary flag. Purple, yellow, and purple. Wait, I already said purple. I was trying to remember what colors I had already said. Look, all my recollection points are going into remembering the layout of this place. I can't remember what I just said a couple of seconds ago. They were purple, yellow, and white, by the way. I truly forget that people care about 4th of July. I don't know if the fireworks are picking up on mic or not. I'm just hoping they're not. But if you hear anything off in the distance, it might be that. Everything looking fairly standard. The nose scale is standard. Oh, haha! You did the faucet to me. You can't get me with the same trick twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'll kick your ass. Ba-ba-ba. Everything looking normal. Everything's looking normal. Everything is looking like normal from Garfield. Everything is looking normal. Everything's good here. This is a good room. The room is good. The room is verified. This room? Everything's looking up to code. Everything's looking up to code and good. There are 3 active anomalies at the moment. Things should not be looking normal. There's the abyss in the bathroom. Let's get rid of that. Driving car. Okay, I wasn't sure about this bag of chips, if that was the same pattern or whatever, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. Okay. Okay. So there's allegedly 2 things wrong right now that I've not seen. Okay. Are these over slightly to the left more than they normally are? Okay. You're wondering about the 2 wall switches in that car under the magazine? I think those are normal. I don't know if I have enough time to do another round of this. I should have hit not Minority Report. That's the name of a movie, of Anomaly Report. Yeah, no, there's 2. Because I remember thinking that one last time I was playing. Let me quickly just... I don't think I have enough time for a whole round. I just want to scan a couple of things that I wasn't sure about. Yeah, the cup was facing that way. All those were in the spots that I thought they were. Okay, that is what that bag of chips looks like normally. And that cup and that sandwich did look like that. Alright. I don't think I have enough time for another sweep. So, I believe that's going to be it for today. I forgot that we hit 100 today. Oh boy, I just saw that when I went over to the screen. I forgot. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, everybody. Maybe I should play chat interactive games more often. That's what I'm planning on doing for July. Cause I feel like I'm being a bit weird doing art fight on like most of them, so I'm just like, I'll do more like chat fun games on Thursdays. Yeah. I'm thinking about maybe doing a Gartic phone, if you guys are down for that next week. I will be moderating it though. I will watch you. I will see you. I will pay attention to you. I might moderate it myself unless somebody else wants to do it, but I've done it before for other people, so it's not that hard. Alright. Alright. So, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for 100 followers. We are cool and epic over here. Oh boy, okay, let's see. Who can we raid? Who seems cool and epic? Who's live right now? Let's see here. Art. I don't know anything about... I don't know Fortnite. What's this game? What's this game? What are you doing? I don't know what this game is. However, the title is very funny. Do you guys want to go to Clyde? He named the title of his stream is Saving Old Pagan Gods for America. Happy 4th of July. I don't know. I like that. Alright, give me a second to pull up. I can hit the start raid button. There we go. And it is time, chat. We're gonna go over to Clyde. We're gonna say hello. We're gonna be cool and epic. And we're gonna have a good time. So everybody,